Channel History Coins HD. If you love discovering hidden treasures and learning about rare US coins, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll reveal some of the most valuable coins that could be worth far more than you think. Stick around till the end, you won't want to miss what these rare gems are really worth. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel to enjoy more discoveries in future. Let's dive in. Top 1 today. We're diving into the world of American currency to explore a coin that might look ordinary at first glance, but could actually be worth a small fortune. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's unravel the mystery of the rare 2000p $1 coin from the United States, a coin that has stirred excitement among collectors, sparked debates, and made headlines for its surprising value. At first look, this coin may appear to be just another dollar. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find a tale filled with unexpected twists, minting quirks, and historical significance. What makes this $1 coin stand out is not just its design, but the rare variations and unique minting details that have turned it into a prized possession in the numismatic world. The 2000p dollar coin is part of the Sacagawea dollar series, introduced to replace the old Susan B. Anthony dollar. Featuring the proud image of Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who guided Lewis and Clark through the American wilderness, the coin symbolizes courage, exploration, and the strength of indigenous American women. It's a powerful tribute etched into golden-colored metal, but the magic of this coin isn't just in its symbolism. The letter P on the coin indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. And while millions of these coins were produced, only a few became legendary. Why? Because among these millions, a small number were struck with a very special difference. A rare minting error occurred when a Sacagawea dollar was mistakenly struck using the planchet or blank metal disc of a US gold-colored coin with a composition not intended for the series. This error, known among collectors as a mule coin, was paired with the obverse of the Washington quarter instead of the standard Sacagawea design. These rare error coins are so elusive, so unique, that they've become holy grails for coin collectors around the world now. Most of the regular 2000p dollar coins you'll find in circulation today are worth about $1. Maybe a bit more if they're in excellent condition. But if you happen to come across one of these rare error coins, especially one that has been authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service, you could be sitting on a true treasure. Even more intriguing is that some of these coins were found accidentally, tucked away in rolls of coins from the bank, or stashed in someone's drawer for years before anyone realized what they really had. Collectors love these coins not just for their rarity, but because they represent one of the most famous and valuable minting mistakes in modern US coinage history. And because of how few exist, the demand and price just keeps climbing. It's important to note that if you believe you have one of these rare coins, you should never try to clean or alter it. The tiniest scratch or improper handling could drastically reduce its value. Your best bet? Get it appraised by an expert, have it graded, and preserve it properly. So, how much could one of these special 2000p dollar coins actually be worth? Here's the moment you've been waiting for. One of these rare gold-tone 2000p $1 coins, in pristine condition and authenticated as a mule error, was once sold at auction for an astonishing $63,000. That's right, $63,000 for a single coin that might look like just another dollar in your change jar. It's a mind-blowing reminder that hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be discovered by someone just like you. Top 2. We're uncovering one of the most remarkable pieces of modern American coinage, one that connects us directly to the 4th President of the United States, James Madison. This isn't just a coin, it's a golden gateway to the early years of the American Republic, and it might be worth far more than you'd ever expect. So sit back and get ready to take a journey through time, because this coin has more than just presidential prestige, it might just be your ticket to a small fortune. Let's begin with the man himself, James Madison, the father of the Constitution and a pivotal figure in shaping the foundation of American democracy. Serving as president from 1809 to 1817, Madison led the nation through the War of 1812 and helped solidify the United States as a lasting power. His legacy is immortalized not only in history books, but also, quite literally, in metal. Years later, as part of the presidential dollar coin program, the U.S. Mint honored him with a golden $1 coin bearing his likeness. While these coins were widely produced and circulated between 2007 and 2016, certain rare versions of the James Madison dollar have captured the imagination of collectors and numismatists around the world. You might be asking, what makes this coin different from the pocket change we see every day? After all, millions of presidential dollar coins were made. But hidden among those millions, there are a few exceptional examples: coins that were either struck with rare minting errors, issued with incorrect edge lettering, or preserved in flawless condition that defies the passage of time. Some of these James Madison coins were mistakenly struck on experimental planchets, gold-colored blanks not intended for dollar coins, or were misprinted in a way that makes them one of a kind. Others were kept in sealed mint packaging, untouched by human hands, maintaining a mirror-like surface and perfect edge lettering. It's these rare characteristics that transform a coin from common to collectible, and from collectible to incredibly valuable. Imagine this: a coin made to honor one of the nation's most influential founding fathers, accidentally crafted with a minting anomaly, or perhaps preserved so perfectly it's like a time capsule from the mint itself. These are the coins that serious collectors dream of. And because so few of them exist, their value continues to climb as more collectors enter the hunt. But remember, not every James Madison dollar is rare. If you've got one in your pocket, it's likely worth about $1. However, if you've got the right one, especially one certified by a professional grading service as a mint error or graded in perfect condition, you could be in for a life-changing surprise. So how do you know if your coin is one of the valuable ones? First, check the edge of the coin. Presidential dollars typically have lettering on the edge, including the year, the mint mark, and the motto E pluribus unum. Missing edge lettering, doubled lettering, or coins with the wrong edge data are signs of a rare minting error. Next, inspect the overall condition of the coin. Coins graded as MS-70, mint state 70, are considered perfect and can fetch top dollar. Finally, if the coin feels lighter or heavier than usual, or has a slightly different color tone, you might be holding a minting experiment or planchet error. So don't rush past that jar of old coins, or ignore that shiny dollar at the bottom of your drawer. Because if you're one of the incredibly lucky few to find the right James Madison presidential dollar, you could be holding something truly extraordinary. And now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. One of these rare James Madison $1 coins, an ultra-rare variety with unique minting features and in pristine condition, was once sold at auction for an unbelievable $140,000. Yes, you heard that right, $140,000 for a coin that most people overlook or spend without a second thought. That's the magic of numismatics, the thrill of finding a piece of history that not only tells a story, but holds immense value. Top 3, we're talking about a rare and remarkable coin that pays tribute to one of the shortest presidential terms in U.S. history, yet holds one of the most surprising values in the world of modern numismatics. Get ready to discover the story behind the United States of America Gold $1 coin featuring President William Henry Harrison. It's not just another presidential dollar, it's a gleaming piece of the past that might just be worth a fortune. Let's rewind to the year 1841. William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States, stepped into office during a turbulent time. A celebrated military leader known for his victory at the Battle of Tippecanoe, Harrison was hailed as a national hero. But fate had a different plan. Just 31 days into his presidency, Harrison died of pneumonia, making his term the shortest in American history. Despite his brief time in office, his legacy lived on, and over a century later, he would be honored on one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. currency. As part of the presidential $1 coin program, launched in 2007, the United States Mint created a special golden-colored dollar for each former president, including William Henry Harrison. His coin was released in 2009, bearing a bold portrait in his name, alongside the years of his presidency, 1841. At first glance, it might seem like just another dollar coin. But dig a little deeper, and you'll find that some of these coins have become rare collector's items, highly sought after by numismatists around the globe. Why? The answer lies in the details. While millions of these coins were minted for general circulation, only a handful were produced with unique traits that separate them from the rest. Some were struck with minting errors, such as missing edge lettering, doubled inscriptions, or even being struck on the wrong type of metal blank, known as a planchet error. These rare variants can transform a coin from common to legendary in the eyes of a collector. Even more valuable are those preserved in flawless condition, uncirculated, untouched, and professionally graded as mint state by respected coin grading services. Imagine a coin that has survived over a decade in perfect shape, never passed from hand to hand, never dropped into a vending machine or tossed into a coin jar. These pristine examples are incredibly rare and extremely valuable, but rarity isn't the only thing that makes this coin so special. It also represents a piece of American history, a tribute to a president who, despite serving just 1 month, left a lasting impression. When you hold a William Henry Harrison dollar, you're holding more than a coin. You're holding a symbol of a moment in time when the nation faced uncertainty and change. That story, combined with its beauty and scarcity, gives this coin incredible appeal in the collector's world. Collectors scour auctions, estate sales, and private collections for these coins, hoping to find one with that perfect blend of historical significance and minting uniqueness. Some coins feature dramatic errors, others display subtle but rare die varieties. And when these are authenticated and verified, their value skyrockets. So, how do you know if your William Henry Harrison dollar might be one of the rare ones? First, check for edge lettering. Most presidential dollars include inscriptions like the year, mint mark, and motto along the coin's edge. If any of that is missing or doubled, that could indicate a valuable error. Next, consider the condition. A coin that looks brand new, with no scratches or wear, could be an uncirculated treasure. If you suspect your coin is something special, always get it appraised by a professional and, if possible, graded by a reputable coin grading company. Now comes the moment you've all been waiting for. Believe it or not, one of these rare 2009 William Henry Harrison gold-colored $1 coins, with a unique error and in immaculate condition, was once sold at auction for an incredible $120,000. Yes, you heard that right. $120,000. For a coin most people wouldn't think twice about if they saw it in their change. It's the kind of hidden gem that reminds us that history, value, and beauty can all come together in the smallest of packages. So the next time you come across a presidential dollar, don't just spend it, inspect it. You never know what story it carries or what treasure it might truly be. Top 4. We're unlocking the story behind a golden piece of American legacy, a coin that might seem like just another dollar, but in reality, it holds a fascinating past and an even more astonishing value. Get ready, because we're about to dive deep into the mysterious world of the rare $1 coin that pays tribute to the 6th President of the United States, John Quincy Adams. Now, if you're holding one of these coins right now, don't blink. What seems like a simple golden coin could actually be hiding a secret that ties into early American politics, diplomacy, and even the future of your bank account. Let's start with the man himself. John Quincy Adams, son of founding father John Adams, was no ordinary president. Serving from 1825 to 1829, Adams was a fierce advocate for education, science, and national infrastructure. He had one of the most impressive resumes in U.S. political history: ambassador, senator, secretary of state, and eventually president. Known for his intellect and vision, he was one of the first American presidents to think long-term about the nation's growth. Fast forward to the 21st century, and John Quincy Adams was honored with his very own golden-colored $1 coin, as part of the U.S. Mint's presidential $1 coin program. These coins were created not just as currency, but as a tribute to each of the nation's presidents, reminding future generations of the people who helped shape the United States. But here's where things get really interesting. While these coins were intended for everyday use, not all of them are created equal. Among the many minted, a small number of John Quincy Adams dollars have turned out to be extraordinary. These rare coins have become the object of desire for coin collectors and numismatic enthusiasts worldwide. So, what makes some of these coins so valuable? It comes down to rarity, condition, and something collectors live for: minting errors. Some of these John Quincy Adams coins were struck with missing or doubled edge lettering. Others were minted on planchets, blank coin discs, not intended for this series, resulting in weight differences or unexpected coloration. A few were preserved in absolutely perfect condition, sealed straight from the mint and never touched by human hands. When coins like that show up, flawless and rare, they become more than just currency. They become treasure. Even the smallest detail can transform a common coin into a one-of-a-kind piece of history. For example, a slight variation in the metal alloy, or an off-center strike, can make a collector's heart skip a beat. And the fewer of these coins that exist, the higher their value climbs. Now, how do you know if the John Quincy Adams dollar in your hand is one of these special specimens? Start with the edge. Presidential dollar coins usually have inscriptions around the edge, things like the year, mint mark, and e pluribus unum. If your coin is missing those, or if the lettering looks doubled or misplaced, that's a potential minting error. Next, look at the coin's condition. A coin with no scratches, dents, or signs of wear, especially one that shines with a mirror-like finish, might be an uncirculated or proof coin. These can be worth significantly more than face value, and if you suspect you have something rare, don't leave it up to chance. Get your coin professionally appraised. A grading service can authenticate and evaluate it, potentially unlocking its true market value. And now, the part you've been waiting for. One of these rare John Quincy Adams gold tone $1 coins, featuring a rare minting error and preserved in immaculate condition, was once sold at auction for an incredible $130,000. Yes, $130,000. All in the form of a coin that many people would pass off as pocket change. It's a powerful reminder that history is all around us, and sometimes, it's worth far more than we ever imagined. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone curious about what might be in your spare change, always keep your eyes open. Because the next great discovery could be sitting right in your hands. Top 5. We're diving into the mysterious world of a powerful yet short-lived presidency, a brilliant golden coin, and a rare discovery that could turn an everyday pocket find into a life-changing treasure. This is the story of the United States $1 coin honoring President Zachary Taylor. But what makes it so fascinating isn't just the man it commemorates, it's the rare versions of this coin that are now worth far more than $1. Stick around, because what we're about to uncover might just make you check your coin jar a little more closely tonight. Let's begin with the history. Zachary Taylor, the 12th President of the United States, was a war hero before he ever entered the White House. Known affectionately as Old Rough and Ready, Taylor built his reputation on the battlefield during the Mexican-American War. His popularity as a general won him the presidency in 1848. But Taylor's time in office was tragically brief. Just 16 months after his inauguration in 1849, he passed away suddenly in July of 1850. Though his presidency was short, his legacy is far from forgotten. To honor his contributions to the nation, the U.S. Mint released a golden-colored $1 coin bearing his image as part of the presidential $1 coin program. These coins, minted in 2009, were part of an effort to celebrate every past president with a unique coin, blending artistry, history, and national pride. At first glance, the Zachary Taylor dollar might seem like just another coin. It's golden in color, features a proud portrait of Taylor on the front, and bears the dates of his presidency, 1849 to 1850. But for collectors, this coin is a potential hidden gem. Because hidden among the millions of standard coins are a few rare versions, coins that defy the ordinary and carry enormous value. So, what exactly makes some of these Zachary Taylor coins so valuable? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and minting errors. Some of these coins were struck with mistakes at the mint, such as missing edge lettering, or important inscriptions like the year or motto simply aren't there. Others were double-struck, showing ghost-like outlines from misaligned printing. Even more intriguing are coins accidentally struck on the wrong planchets, blanks meant for other coins, or even foreign currency. These errors are rare. Really rare. And that makes them incredibly valuable. Then there's condition. Coins that were never circulated, that stayed sealed in U.S. Mint packaging or were kept in pristine environments, can earn MS or Mint state grades from professional grading services. A Zachary Taylor coin graded MS-70, meaning it's in perfect condition, is a collector's dream and can sell for dramatically more than its face value. But it's not just errors and condition that drive up the price. It's the story. A coin like this isn't just metal, it's history. It's a reflection of a president who served with honor, who put country above self, and whose life ended far too soon. Holding this coin is like holding a tiny piece of American legacy, frozen in time and finished in brilliant golden shine. Now here's what you need to look for if you think you might have one of these rare Zachary Taylor coins. Check the edge. All presidential dollars were supposed to have inscriptions along the edge. If yours doesn't, or the writing looks off or duplicated, that's a huge sign. Next, examine the condition. Is it flawless? Free from nicks and scratches? That could make it a mint state coin. And finally, consider the weight and color. If anything seems unusual, you may want to get the coin authenticated. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm the authenticity and condition of your coin, and if it's one of the rare ones, you might be in for quite the surprise. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. One of these rare Zachary Taylor $1 coins, featuring an unusual mint error and preserved in near-perfect condition, was once sold at a major auction for an eye-popping $110,000. Yes, you heard that correctly, $110,000. All for a coin many people wouldn't even look at twice in their change. It's stories like these that make collecting so exciting. History, art, rarity, and mystery, all wrapped into a single coin. So don't dismiss that little golden dollar lying in your drawer. It might just be one of the rarest treasures of modern American coinage. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin discoveries, and tap the notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about the hidden value in everyday coins. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting!